Here at Swansea Council for Voluntary Service, we house Swansea Volunteer Centre, so you can come in and find out about volunteering. But we also have many projects where people volunteer. And the roles that people undertake in those projects are very diverse. And we are going to be speaking to a lot of people in this film, talking about what they do in their volunteering, what kind of learning they've had to prepare them for that volunteering.
I've been volunteering with Transend Project for 8 years. My role is a dual role as peer mentor and as a training assistant. Transend Project initially started under Jamie Huckridge a number of years ago, and what it means is it's a transition between being mentally ill and being recovered from mental illness.
So I'm currently a BME Skills Mentor for the BME Skills Project, which is a project that's been set up currently led by SCVS around engaging BME organisations and charities in developing their skills. I took part in a BME Skills Project induction, which was about 3 hours, I think. It was an introduction to the third sector, which is something that I've never had before, which was very useful. And it covered various elements of my current role, things around safeguarding, professional boundaries, and it also opened up the door to potentially further training through SCVS.
Our role as volunteers are Swansea Youth Bankers, so we receive an application, we go through that application, we decide whether we can fund it, and then we would, if we can fund them, then we would sort of hold their hand through the process and make sure that their project goes through.
When we start doing volunteering with Youth Bank, we made new friends, so by then we get to know each other, and then we started to work with our application. So that's how we learn. Like, we didn't take any course or stuff like that, but we did take volunteer training, and we've been given a certificate from Youth Bank, which was really helpful because we learn new skills and we got confident that now we are a professional, like let's say we are a volunteer where we can help other people as well, and we can invite people to come to our Youth Bank.
The learning I've gained by being with Transcend has enabled me to support people in the community by saying, well, I've experienced this, I've experienced that, I understand what you're coming from, because it's taught you empathy training and support training, and we've looked at counselling skills as well, so you gain a lot of experience just in the courses that stands you in good stead when you're working with sometimes difficult clients who are experiencing confusion and upset and need to be supported in the community.
I think I've learned quite a bit from this project. In terms of the setup of third sector organisations, the fact that some of these organisations even exist, to be honest, it's opened my eyes up quite a bit. The challenges that they face as well, it's quite easy to sit back and think that as a charity you've got X amount of money and that will last you through. But you know, you've got to think of wider challenges in terms of staffing, in terms of office space, in terms of delivery, volunteer mentors, all that kind of stuff. So it's opened my eyes up quite a bit, and that's been, whilst it's been sometimes in a formal setting where a meeting's been arranged for SCVS for us to have a conversation, but also in an informal setting as well.
3 things I learned about while doing Youth Bank would probably be clarity and conciseness in terms of both written and verbal communication, and then just working with others. I think they would be my 3 things.
The 3 things which I learned is about like communicating with people, and the second one is working with as a team, and the third one is like I have gained confidence by doing volunteer with the Youth Bank, and also I got a chance to meet new people.
There's a lot of expertise at SCVS in third sector organisations, and you know, guidance from them has been particularly useful. But I'd say change is the biggest one. So seeing something change. So that might be that a research bid or funding bid is accepted on the back of implementing certain policies.
I think the amount of volunteer work that is done through the project more than compensates for anything spent on the project.
Yeah.
Volunteer!
You must come to our Youth Bank.